You played the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the campaign?
No. I mean, I played the, oh no, I did play the Modern Warfare campaign. I haven't played, I thought you meant Cold War for a second. I have not played
No,
Cold War.
I have not played Cold War. I was thought that was a good campaign.
I heard it was
Damn
pretty,
good campaign.
I heard it was pretty good. I heard Zombies was a bit lackluster though.
So it was an amazing campaign. You got to play in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. You got to play the Benghazi, the entire actual Battle of Benghazi. You have a simulated part by part, piece by piece recreation of the Battle of
I mean, that's
Benghazi
kind of neat
before.
actually. That's kind of neat actually. I don't know much
It was
about that,
fucking
but
amazing.
that's intriguing.
However, however, are you ready for this?
I'm
You
ready.
also get to play the Road of Death, which is one of the greatest war crimes that
Did,
has ever been committed by any country in this century, as in 2000 forward.
I
And
wouldn't
and in
call
the game,
a war crime great.
one of
right?
the
Well,
worst
yeah,
war
I
crimes
mean,
ever.
greatest as in biggest, grandest, at the
Most
largest
well
scale.
known.
Not well known, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because we did it. It was an
I
American war
know.
crime,
I am
and I'm
aware of
gonna tell you
this.
how it happened.
And
Oh,
then
you
the
know how
Modern
it
War.
happened?
Yeah, basically there were a bunch of retreating enemy forces, and then we just bombed the shit out of the road.
No,
Oh,
no,
that's not what happened?
that's not what happened. That's not how it happened.
Oh.
We were going into the Battle of Baghdad, and
Uh-huh.
we told Baghdad everybody who's not a combatant in this city needs to get the fuck out of the city right now, okay? Because we're going into the city and we're gonna go conquer the city. So if we're there, we're gonna assume that you're a Taliban. We're gonna assume that you're Al Qaeda because we're telling you right now to get the fuck out of the city. So all of the civilians they went down the one road because there's just one road out of Baghdad, and it was a huge traffic jam. Think of New York City, but 100 times the scale, with 100 times in the middle of the desert. Some bright guy at airforce.com decided, oh shit, this traffic jam looks like the enemy. We should fucking hit them because they're retreating.
Fuck.
And we hit the entire civilian population of Baghdad with enough firepower to take out the city of Minneapolis 17 times, causing a casualty over a shit ton of people. And in the video game, it was portrayed as the Russians did it. It wasn't us.
Yeah, that's what I was about
In
to
the
say that.
video game,
I was about to say that
it was the Russians.
I was about to say that. Oh yeah, in Modern Warfare they said it was the Russians in a cutscene in a throwaway line, and
In real life,
the Russians understandably got a bit pissed by this
yes.
because like they didn't do this incredibly terrible war crime.
How
How the fuck does this one individual that's just controlling this airstrike is this seems like a good idea.
And everyone said, oh my, everyone said, hey guys, he's about to do something really stupid.
And we droned them. Like we fucking tomahawk missiles, the whole shebang. We lit them fuck up. And it wasn't a while until we stopped shooting. It was until they started realizing that part of the people running away were too small to be combatants. And they were like, oh shit. At that moment, it was like, hold on.
At that moment, Daniel knew he fucked up.
He fucked up. And at that moment was when Germany and all of the European nations said, "Nah, we're out of here," and they all boned off.
Forget about the Taliban. Forget about the Taliban. We are pulling out.
Yeah, we're pulling out.
Literally, they're just like,
Forget
dude,
about freedom.
fuck America.
It was such a traumatic event for Germany alone that they almost left NATO. Germany almost pulled out of NATO on the spot. It was like such a traumatic moment for the German.
Bro, I'm hearing about this secondhand, and it's like, good lord.
And a part of the shots that were taken down there were from German jets. So
oh
at one place in Berlin, you know how tabloids are, you know how the journalists are. The headline wrote, "Germany once again." Germany period once again question mark, and they just put the bodies and the destruction and all that.
Bro, that is such a Chad move. It's like seriously. Okay, so there's this one crate. You know how in Half-Life games you can break crates open to get like goodies.
Yeah.
So there's just one sneakily placed crate that has a rocket launcher in it, and you know how in Half-Life games when you pick up a weapon, that becomes the weapon you're holding.
Yeah.
So I'm swinging away at these crates. Then I pick up a rocket launcher. And I don't realize in the split second that I'm still like holding down the mouse button that I'm holding a rocket launcher, and then like the rocket fires into the crate in front of me, and then I'm dead because these assholes said, "Yeah, okay, that's gonna be real funny."
You know what? The fact that all of that warring and fighting in the Middle East, it was all for naught in the end.
It's kind of like we did not like any attempt we made at nation building went really, really poorly.
It
Yes.
wasn't the first time we did it too. You ever heard of the story of how the country of Niger came to be?
Yeah.
Remember when we said, remember when Joe Biden said, okay, listen, man, it's not gonna be like Saigon. You're not gonna see helicopters airlifting people.
And that's exactly what happened.
And that is
lifting people.
like a Chinook airlifting people out.
Yep, literally the same aircraft.
And it's like, the soundtrack wasn't as good this time, boys.
Dude.
It wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't as good the second time. So
The
back in
fact
the
that the
18
U.S.
late,
populace has been feeding this war for now 14. Well, I think it's like
more than 14 years.
above 10 years now.
Well, no, the war is old enough to vote.
Yeah,
The
which
war
is
is at
fucking
least
sad.
18 years old. We went
Good.
there in September
Oh my
11th. Day after September 11th.
good
That was when
lord, that puts it in a
been
different
20,
perspective entirely. Oh my
20
god.
years. We've been
Dude,
20
the
years.
American populace has been bleeding itself to feed this war.
Honestly, that's
But
probably gonna be a lot.
there were people who profited off of it.
This is the only
Companies like
the
Raytheon and
military
the military
industrial complex. Yep,
over 1,000% of their increase in stock during these 20 years, basically creating a new class, a social class in America,
war
which
profiteering.
basically is just filled with these people.
War profiteering at its finest. Good lord.
Yes, it's basically what keeps our country afloat.
What you guys
Is
like?
war. If we exist to fund the war, and the war funds the industrial complex, which creates people like me. I'm retired because of the. Think about it this way: I'm retired. I gave the army. I gave my body to the army for a decade, and now I'm sitting pretty in literally a pleasure planet as a retired guardsman.
Not.
So
There's no such thing as.
It encourages you to go over there to create an entire class of veterans. It literally encourages an entire society that
Department of Veteran Affairs thoughts.
I mean, the VA. Don't be shit. Back in the day, it was shit, but now the VA has really straightened out its course.
All right, I'm
Because
sorry.
we realized
The last I heard about the VA, it wasn't
it was
doing
horrible.
too. It wasn't doing too
It
good.
was fucking horrible. It was
Like
bad.
because
When
like
the war started,
I had heard
we
like
didn't know.
I had heard
We
that
didn't
like
know like a lot about the things that we had. We weren't treating our veterans well. But then, because again, a whole generation has passed in war. Like there are children who were born in this war and then were like served. Like they were born in 2001 and then they just signed.
that's
so they
really
were born in war.
that's really crazy. That puts the entire like conflict in a different perspective. Honestly, that the war is old enough. Like you said earlier, the war is old enough to vote at this point.
It is.
That's
It was
insane.
almost old enough to drink. This year it would have been old enough to drink.
Yeah. Like, hey, I'm 18. Can I drink now? No. Here's your army
No.
conscription card.
Here's your Iron Army conscripted rifle. Go kill people. Can I have a
Keep
smoke,
your
man? I
right.
just killed 17 people. No. All right. So put your weapon next to mine, and we'll shoot them down the line.
It's a long way to Tipperary.
Where
Weapon next to mine, and we'll shoot them down the line. I shot Insurgent 4, did that to win the war. So keep your weapon next to mine, and we'll shoot them down the line. I shot Insurgent 5, did that to stay alive.
Oh
That's
my
an
god.
actual war song.
Oh my
That's a
god,
march.
really? That's kind
Yeah,
of bumping actually. That's scary.
yeah. We had a bunch of them. Was like shit, and they were all really just Elvis songs because Elvis was in that army base, which was the infantry army base, and Elvis was rocking a lot of those tunes. So he would just come back into the base and just realign the tunes with like killing people, and that's how we got our marching songs. They're just Elvis songs.